All right, brokers here. We're still, or not there, and we're still waiting for some items. Okay, we really need to get onto the fancy bedroom job. So we'll also designate some mining over here. Let's see. Let me just map this stuff out. So this was going to be, yeah, like nobility apartments. What kind of size, if we didn't, in that hallway? Oh! New Hillock has been founded and been added to our holdings. Yeah, hold on. Where's the midpoint here? That's a little tricky for me to see. Is this the midpoint? No, okay. So this is the midpoint here. So what we kind of want, we're going to have an inner for the nice apartments. Central shared courtyard. Oh, that is kind of cool. So, how many fancy noble apartments do we need? I mean, sort of like middle tier. Let's go. I don't know if there's a good way to make this repeating shape. Let's say we want to plan for like 6. Ready to go. And then we'll have to make a really fancy one for a person who keeps getting higher and higher titles. It's 7x5. Maybe it could be shrunk down, like 7x4. Yeah, I think that's the midpoint there. And they're all identical. I mean, I guess we could decorate them differently. We could make this little run here and then just have them accessible by the back as well. They'll probably end up walking through each other's rooms. I don't know how much of a problem that is. You know, it's like the servant's entrance, right? Yeah, corners for flair. Maybe not in the inner rooms, but like these big ones here. kind of like this. Yeah, some of them are going to want tombs, but I think we'll make them separate from the apartment block. All right, I like it. So what I'm going to do is just say this. Walking through bedrooms can help detect vampires. What, to catch people in the act? Or to find like, bled out corpses? All right, so waiting for delivery. There you go. And the broker's here. Let's trade. So out of curiosity, if I were to mark everything over here and everything over here, okay, and that might include an artifact, but theoretically we could buy literally everything the dwarves have brought with them. We'll take all their bars. We'll take all the logs. Turkey hen, great. We're going to grab you. Barrels of lies and booze. Bins full of cloth and leather. More loose hides. Okay, that's all they brought, actually. I mean, we haven't been asking for that much. They still usually bring some random stuff, but... So a loose goblet. Well, maybe what I'll do here, actually, is I'll use the DF Hack Trade Wiki on the Fortress side. There's the amulet. I'm thinking about just gifting the amulet. So I'm going to go and flag all their mugs to start off with. We'll give them some prepared foods. So now the trader's making some profit. So we'll sell the, like, less impressive helms. I think that's an instrument. You know what? We can sell you. Okay, you're now making 3,000 dwarf bucks of profit. So let's offer this trade up. Counter offer. Which would include the amulet. But unflag that. So now you're making 5,800 in dwarf bucks trade profit. Well, actually, I don't know if it might have still gotten the amulet. Yeah, they did. Not necessarily what I wanted, but that's okay. And I'm going to gift them a little bit of stuff. I'm going to gift them one prepared food pot. Oh, wait, hold on. No, wait. I always forget this defaults to the caravan side. There we go. We didn't give them the amulet. Okay, good. Because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer them the amulet as a gift. Honor the South City with your presentation of Bleach Trotted. Which almost sounds like Bleach Rotted. And no trader required. Okay. I'm very pleased with that. Loose goblet who'd let the baby turkeys run around. Yeah, I think our bin making, because we're not making wooden bins, we're making metal bins. So I think that part is taking a little bit of time to get going here. So our miners are clearly still busy over here. And you know what? You can see that the stone is being carted away. Oh, we do have a bunch of shale now. We could lower the priority on this. Actually, what I might do, just for now, is this whole bit over here that's all interconnected. I might just go and cancel that mining. Leave those. We can just issue some more shale mining later on. Even from a different place. What is this? Mudstone? I think mudstone would be another decent one. More shale over there. Or maybe I'll do it now, but from here. As, yeah, minimum priority. Dig L. There. Super low priority. Dig out the shale later on. More migrants! I mean, it makes sense. Fortress wealth was pretty good. We're gonna need some more regular bedrooms soon, too. Just got here. What's Pocket Wars about, if you don't mind? Well, first of all, if you do !what game, Bewitched Phantom, you will find a link there, a bit.ly link with a document for all my pots and pans, all my plots and plans. But it's a pocket world that we're gonna conquer. We made the smallest map size, and we're gonna conquer all of it. We haven't started yet because we just exploded at the start of the stream. We had 18 population. We'd had it for a little while. Our population's just gone up dramatically. So I'm very excited for that because our military should grow. Well, first of all, I will probably go and get a second squad going. Captain of the Guard squad vacant position. New military cap. Being appointed by militia cap. What does this mean? Because you can set militia captain here. Captain of the Guard. Oh, we don't have a captain of the Guard. We have a militia commander here. So that's it. It's because we don't have a captain of the guard yet. That's what it's asking there. So actually, I think we want a captain of the guard. Yeah. We're gonna do the recruit uniform. Yeah, we're gonna do the recruit uniform right now. My recruit uniform is just leather, and the reason is none of our people have any armor skill right now. So if they were to wear metal armor, they would be hella slow. So we're gonna try to train them up on non-leather armor right now. Okay, so we do have to assign the leader here, who's going to be a captain of the guards, and I don't mind the idea of poaching someone from the Oily Tails who's got a little bit of skill. So Wild Wayfarer over here, who's also attached to their nethercap shield at this point, is a talented sword dwarf. I think what we're going to do is move them from position 3 on the Oily Tails into the leader of the Learned Towers, which is a great name, and I might keep it. Otherwise, what I'm going to do is I'm going to exclude nobility and exclude units that are already in a squad, and appointed officials and mothers. In fact, can I just keep these? I want to, just explicitly exclude all those. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to avoid anyone who's being assigned to a task full time already, because we're going to want to keep them on that. And otherwise, we're going to go ahead and load up the squad. Oh, this one must be a new recruit. Doesn't have a name yet, but they will get auto nicknamed relatively soon. And Krieg, old zombie. Some name. Oh, I was considering you for a position, but I didn't actually give it to you. And then we'll scroll past and Piglin. And then in Oily Tails, we have to assign someone new to position 3. Okay, did remember those. Great stuff. So, I'm wondering about Robodyne because they are a legendary metal crafter. I might not assign them to a squad right now. So Sibrick, who doesn't have a name yet, we'll go and assign you to the Oily Tails, and we're going to put you on constant training. Now, constant training is, hold on. Oh, for the Oily Tails, it's properly set to 6. So we want to copy that and paste it over here. Now, there it is. Just to make sure that our name is straight. Because this way, the dwarves can rotate and have a little bit of time off between their training sessions, because they don't want all 10 training all the time. Oh, and right now, I want to decorate this barracks at some point, but for now, that's not the barracks. There you go. We're going to say the Learned Towers can train over here. And we want them training on the surface so they don't get cave adapted right now. That way, the first time they hit sunlight, they don't get sick. We have no defenses built over here, which is currently intentional. Although maybe we're going to do something about that. In which case, what I think I'd want to do, let's plan for what might happen here. I'm going to go and set a Chanel command. We'll leave it at priority 7, that's fine. And what I want to do is I want to flatten out this area over here, just so that we have maximum amount of flat ground over here to build some defenses. It's going to be a little awkward because we're near the edge of the map, but that's going to be okay. You get wagons now that are barony? I think so, and you're right. What we have to do is we're going to want to remove these cage traps over here, because they will stop a wagon from arriving. And I'll probably restructure a few things. I think we'll probably end up moving the refuse stockpile. I'm going to move here, so I'm just going to paint it to cover this area. I'm just going to do this. Move things over. Could explicitly build a road over here as well, just to make sure it stays flat and uninterrupted. That might not be a bad idea. I think we'll do that now. Then under construction, roads. Paved road, yep. So this is still set right now, I think. Yeah, we're only ever using blocks for construction, which is exactly what I want. I'm gonna pave a road that goes here. And then here. Not that we have to worry. Normally I do this to prevent trees from growing in a way that would block wagon routes. That's not a concern on this map because there's like no tree growth, so it's not an issue. But it'll still look kind of nice. And what I can do is line the side of this road with more cage traps as well, just to make sure that we're still catching the maximum amount of stuff that might randomly be trying to walk into our base. Add an extra layer of traps over here. There we go. Good. Because dwarves and stuff, and even visiting like traders can walk over the trap spots. It's just that the caravans can't, the wagons can't. And we want trade caravans to show up with wagons because it'll They'll bring a ton more stuff with them. And be able to take more away so we can sell for more. All right. So our noble area has been fully dug out, which is great. Let's go ahead and just give it a smooth command immediately. Maybe I'll let that finish before we go and install some furniture. So they don't get any issues away. There we go. Stone has been brought over here, which is great. We still have the very low priority shale out digging here. So we're going to have more available. Sir Nyquil of Sealand. Hey, thanks. Still only finished VOD from last time. Maybe we trap a wagon in a cave. Now that would be a hell of a thing. One of the more fun builds I did was when I exclusively built in one of the cave systems, duking it out with its inhabitants and forgotten beasts. That does sound like a lot of fun. And I do want to go and breach that relatively soon, but hopefully we can get our squads a little bit more practice before that happens. And currently, yeah, we've still got them just wearing leather. The uniform that they're wearing, their leather uniform, basically when we advance, make them use the fancier metal uniform we've got labeled out. The metal is actually just going to go over their current leather. The metal uniform has exactly all the same leather pieces, but just metal added on top of that, which should be great for the defenses. I'm just worried that they'd move way too slow right now. I believe you get armor skill every time you get attacked, and armor successfully blocks a hit or doesn't block a hit. I think it's when it successfully blocks a hit. There might be some back and forth. Anyway, just by sparring, or getting into real combat as well, but even just sparring, you will develop some armor skill. Maybe there'll be some armor demonstrations and stuff. You don't have to build another guild. I do. I'd completely forgotten about this. Let's do a high priority smooth over here, actually. It was for, I believe, metal crafters. Metalsmiths? Yeah, Hall of Iron, 12 members. Yep. What's our armor, leather armor throughput anyway? That's a good question. And yeah, do we need another one? First of all, do we even have anyone dedicated to it? And I think the answer is no. We might want a dedicated tanner as well. Not that we have as much butchery going on. But let's assign. So presumably, so Merlin and Chaos must not be in a squad. Because wouldn't it show them as being a recruit or something? I thought I was putting them in there. I'm not certain. Leatherworking? Is leatherworking also the job for leather armor? Is it one and the same? Leathercraft? I think it is. Well, it looks like we should make Merlin of Chaos anyway. We'll put him on full-time leatherworking. Right now, we should have enough raw leather that they're going to be fine without anyone set up to tanning. Let me check my squads here. Merlin of Chaos is in there. I'm going to go and remove you from the squad, bud. We'll throw in Jay Gopers instead. Okay. Where's my leatherworker? Right there. Do I also have it on this floor? No. This is loom, clothier shop, dyers. Okay, leatherwork over there. Fisham's doing some work on the leather, making leather robes. We might want more than one leatherworks. Possibility. Off to Vodland. I like that, Lodi. That's good. Vodland. Keen, concentrating on both. Good. Not as many people up here as I would have expected with concentrating. But okay. So this has got to be done up here. Can you... I don't think you can just install anvils, can you? It's a little disappointing. That might look nice if you could. I don't think we have any statue making going on right now, but should we set up a job to make platinum statues? How do you get DF Hack in the Steam version? First of all, you can always just download it and put it in, but DF Hack's literally available on Steam and for free. Have Dwarf Fortress installed on Steam. Have DF Hack installed on Steam. Done. Easy. Good to go. And all auto updating, which is really nice. So yeah, if we check here, yeah, agreed to build the guild hall. Right now it's just a meeting hall. As the furniture comes in, it should be okay. But also what we can do is ask for some engravings. And that'll make them definitely very happy. All right. Fancy bedrooms are all being smoothed out. Let's get started with our door planning. Platinum statues are going to break records. What metal veins are those fancy bedrooms built into? There's a bunch of tetrahedrite. Oh, and some of this is mudstone, actually. Not fancy, which is interesting. Limestone up here. A few different things. Not sure if this is the case with the DF Hack. You had to make sure it's installed in the same drive DF itself. Had that problem when it first came out. That is definitely true. That does have to be in the same location, because what really, DF Hack actually installs itself to literally the same folder as Dwarf Fortress, so you definitely have to make sure they're set to the same drive, because then they'll end up in the same folder. And then, in theory, you normally don't even have to launch DF Hack. You just launch Dwarf Fortress, and DF Hack launches on its own, although some of the beta versions, you sometimes have to launch DF Hack explicitly, which then launches Dwarf Fortress for you. You could shave out these corners, too, but I think I'll leave it as is. Okay, so... I'm gonna make that the office. A lot of times I do the offices up front. You know what? They don't need their dining to be quite as big as I was about to make them. I cancel that. I mean, they don't even need this much, but you know, more furniture equals more value equals they feel better about. Stuff because they're nobles and therefore cranky. Cancel that extra table. Oh, and then they still want their office set up over here. Actually, I should have been careful about my click order here so that things were queued in the same order so that we could finalize these rooms. So, you chest there, then here, then here. Yeah, I should have clicked everything and say this kind of counterclockwise order. So they would all the bedrooms would be made in the same order. Now, a lot of